Hey guys, it's Melissa with Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the universe bringing the right people into your life at the right time. I think it's always interesting when you think back to different things that happened in your life and you realize that the right person for that situation just happened to show up at just the right moment. If you really look back at your life, you'd probably see that happens quite a lot. And I know it happens to me, and I'll give you some examples of that. When I was really feeling down and going through some turmoil in my life, and I'm like, what is life all about? And why are we here? And I was really feeling down. And I just prayed to feel better. I just said, I just want to feel better. And that's all I prayed. And I have an hour drive to and from work. So my brother said, well, you should listen to podcasts because that'll make your drive go by faster. Because, I said, I have Sirius XM radio and I have the regular radio stations, and there's still like never anything on the radio on the way to work that I really want to listen to. And he said, yeah, you should take a look at some podcasts because, you'll find something interesting. He gave me a few suggestions. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I listened to Pod Save America and some of the other ones that he suggested, and just out of sheer, I don't know what you want to call it, I guess it was the universe, but I called it luck at the time. Just out of sheer luck, I stumbled upon this podcast. I don't even know how I found it. I don't know what I searched for or how it showed up, but this podcast just showed up. It was called Stepping into the Light with Julia Treat. And I started listening to it. And at first, it was a little out there for me, I will admit, because she was talking about fairies, which I've never really heard anything about or studied or anything like that. But I just really liked her vibe, and she was very positive. And I was feeling very yucky and down and depressed. And I thought, I just need something to make me feel better. And it did make me feel better. It made me laugh and it made me smile. And I thought, okay, I'm going to see what this is all about. I'm going to go back and look at her other podcasts. And I think within like a month, I had listened to everything she had ever recorded, which she had a lot of stuff. She had like a year's worth of podcasts that I hadn't listened to, that I managed to listen to all in 1 month, and was one of those people who was like, oh, I can't wait till she puts something else out there every morning and get up like, what is it today? And, I don't even know that she realizes that she had that impact on me, but she's been a very profound person in my life. I took some classes with her, and she's been a mentor to me and a coach. And, I'm thankful for that every day because I didn't know what I needed, but the universe knew what I needed. He knew that I needed that person in my life at that time. And I found her just by sheer chance. Her podcast showed up in my list of search shows. I don't know what you want to call it. But it just showed up, and it was exactly what I needed at that moment. And then I also found another coach that I was working with, and I just found her recently. And she, again, it showed up in my life, and I was like, I'm not sure where I need to go with my business or what I need to do with this. And she just showed up, and her name's Hillary, and it was amazing. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And so I started changing the way that I pray at night. I'm asking the angels and also God and my guides, bring the people to me who can help me, who will show me a better way in all areas of my life. The people who can help me with my business, the people who will be my tribe and lift me up, and that I can also help lift up. And I think it's so amazing how that works and how they actually bring people to you. For instance, just the other day, I was thinking about what I should be recording a podcast about and thinking, I don't know why I'm doing this every day. I don't know that it's making a difference. I don't know that anybody really listens to it. Why, I'm rushing to get home from work and trying to get everything done, and then I have to record a podcast, and am I doing this and only one person's listening? Like, what's going on? But I'm also the type of person that if I've helped even one person, it was worth it. So, I thought, well, if I'm even making a difference in one person's life, but I don't know that I am. And I got the sweetest message from someone on Instagram, and she says she listens. So, Asia, if you're listening to this, thank you so much for sending me that sweet message. She sent me a message to tell me that she listens to my podcast and that it's helped her and changes her life. And as a teacher, we never know the impact we have on our students either. We go in, day out, we teach, we do what we're supposed to do, and we try to make connections with our students, but then you never really know. But then you'll have students who come back later and say, your class was my favorite, or I really liked you, and they want to connect with you and share what's going on in their lives with you. And that's what makes the difference. That's what makes this all worth it. When you realize that you're actually having an impact on someone's life. And I think that so many of us just need to hear that sometimes. We need to hear people tell us, you make a difference. So I'm telling all of you who are listening, you make a difference in my life. I am so proud to be able to connect with you every day. And I hope that in some small way, whatever I do can help you and will help shift your life in positive ways. I know there are so many people who do that for me, and I'm super grateful. Grateful just to have this opportunity. But it's so amazing when the universe clearly sends people to you who help you and who want to make you shift, who will lift you up. And that is something that we don't do enough of. We don't tell people how we really feel, and we should. And I thought about this not too long ago. Sometimes you'll walk down the hall and life will be busy, and I'm at work and I'll see someone and I'll think, oh, that's a cute shirt, or oh, that person always is so professional and always does such a great job. And we don't say anything to them, and we think it in our head, and it's like, why wouldn't we tell people that? And it's something we should really do all the time, and I've tried to now, whenever I think of something, say something to that person, because you never know how it might change their day and make their day better. Like someone telling me that I made a difference made my whole month. It was amazing. I was so happy to hear that. And so I thank you so much for reaching out and telling me that. So thankful for you guys, my tribe. I had an experience at work like that too. Another teacher came over after school and just said, I heard two students in the hall talking, and one of them said, you have Miss Oatman? Oh, I love her. And I was so glad that she came over to tell me that, because she didn't have to. She could have just observed that and said, oh, that's cute, or that's funny. But she said, I just wanted to come over and tell you that. And it makes a difference in your life when you know that you're making a difference. When my children come to me and thank me for things, or just for no reason text me, I love you, it means everything, because we get so busy in our daily lives and it becomes stressful and we're weighed down with all of our problems and burdens sometimes, that it's easy to slip into that mindset of, why am I here? Why am I doing this? It's not making a difference. But it is making a difference. And if we would just tell more people, hey, thank you, or I care, or you did make a difference in my life, it would be such an amazing thing, and we would be lifting so many people up. So I challenge you, as you go through your week, to think about people you see that maybe you think, oh, I should say this to them, I should compliment them, I should let them know that they make a difference to me. I challenge you to do that. Sometimes it's uncomfortable to go up to people and give them compliments. I mean, if you're a kind of a shy and introverted person, it can be a little uncomfortable. But you have to step outside that comfort zone. You will be amazed at just the little compliments you pay. And hopefully they're sincere. It's like when you tell a student, good job, you wrote your name on your paper. That's not a sincere compliment. But if you're sincerely complimenting them, you might be making the difference in whether they have a good day or a bad day. And you never know what that impact might be. You never know if what you said, it could have even saved their lives. I mean, it's a very extreme example, but I have heard stories where people were feeling so down and so depressed that they were suicidal, and someone came into their life and said something to them that totally shifted their mindset. And how amazing is that? I mean, the power of our words, we have that power. The power of kindness is extraordinary. We never know what our kindness can do for others. So my challenge for you this week is to go out and spread that kindness everywhere and see the ripple effect that comes back. And know that you all matter. You're all super important in my life, and I'm very grateful to get to share even a little part of my lives with you guys. And I hope that you will in turn share yours with others. Spread that light. We need all the light we can get in today's society. There's so many people who want to shut down the light and be negative. We can't let them. We can't let what's happening in our world dim our lights. We must be the example for others. And when we shine our lights so brightly, we're going to be drawing others into our light. And how amazing is that? That's great that we can do that. So I want to take the time just to thank you and to thank the universe for bringing you all into my life. And for all of the people who have been in my life, who were brought there at just the right time. Many of you know who you are, but I have had teachers, I have had friends, people who just wandered into my life and completely changed it for the better. And sometimes those people are there for a season, and sometimes they're only there for a reason. But I know I have some awesome friends who are my friends for a whole season, for this whole lifetime, and they have been truly amazing people, and I'm super grateful for them. So I also challenge you to start asking the universe to send people into your life who can better your life. Whether it's in a specific area of your life, if it's your career or a relationship, whatever it is, start asking the universe to bring you the people who will lift you up, who will help you to up level, because that's what we need to surround ourselves with. We need to be around people who want to lift us up, who want to push us to our next level. I hope you have those people in your life right now, and I pray that the universe will send people like that into your lives to help you live the best life possible. Thank you all for being a part of my life. I am sending you so much love and light. Have a fantastic day. Go spread that kindness around. And I will talk to you again soon. Goodbye.